There we go. Started the live stream. See, some people started to come in. Let's play some nice tunes here for a few minutes, then we get more people in. Alright, now that we got a few more people in here, I'm gonna play a few for people that are unfamiliar with Realms of Eternity. I'll play some nice videos from them. They have a trailer, a little bit of in-game, early stage game development, and then some behind the scenes stuff. So let me just go ahead and play that, since we're like 5-7 minutes away from the AMA. At least give people something to look at. Let me put up the trailer first.
Allow me to introduce you to the greatest story ever told in these lands. A story of chaos and creation. But, as with any good tale, We must start at the beginning. Before the dawn of time, there was nothing but primordial chaos and permanent devastation. The four elements, air, fire, stone, water, clashed endlessly. And then, the unimaginable happened. A mysterious, infinitely powerful entity arrived to this desolate universe and used its might to create the immutable laws that rule the universe to this very day. Using its immense force, this unknowable being separated the ever-clashing elements, coding each of them into a precise space, the newborn realms of eternity, where life and civilization could finally thrive. Before disappearing, it performed one final act of creation, the one that safeguards our home to this very day. Out of the smoldering magma from the most scorching volcanoes, it coded Rangan, the elemental guardian of fire, intertwining small fractions of millions of aquatic bodies. It birthed Tuam, protector of the oceans and elemental guardian of water. Using stone and rock from the deepest corners of the world, it created Kurta, the towering guardian of Earth. And finally, by weaving together currents of air and streams of vitality, Karda made Hopper, the elemental guardian of wind. These wondrous realms are now at your disposal, traveler. Honor the spirit of Karda and create.
They weren't playing actually. I just posted that. Active, you can see that.
Yeah, I'll play the
He
new
just saw
beta.
that one and thought, oh,
Yeah, let's see.
let's see this one.
Looks exciting. Looks super exciting. So one more, guys. One more in here. Let's see. It should play in a second. Yeah, there we go. That was pretty badass. It's pretty cool. Welcome everybody. If we have the team from Realm of Eternity in here, please raise your hands, guys, so you come to the top of the list so we know who to unmute. Let's see. Oh, here we go.
Hello guys, my check. Do you hear me clearly?
Hey, yeah, you're coming through pretty well. Let me just turn you up a tiny little bit here. There we go.
Yes.
Okay, sure.
Great.
Should I turn on the video or we just do voice?
You can share
Yeah,
video.
you can
Yeah, you
share
can
video
share your
and
screen. You can do whatever.
share your screen. Yeah.
We're also live on YouTube for our audience as well, and we'll stream it, and the recording will be there as well, not just Telegram. So yeah, please feel free to share as much as you want. And that first video kind of got me going, so I'm hoping there's more. Also, is there anybody else in the team that we need to unmute here?
Yes, there will be Jack from my team. I think he needs to. I saw him on the audience list. Jack, could you raise your voice so the team can get you unmute?
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
can raise your
Just raise your
hands.
hand.
Oh, Jack
And
Levy,
there you
there we
go,
go.
Jack
I
man.
see
Yeah.
him. Yep.
Hi, Jack. Um, how are we spelling the name of the project? Is it Realms of Eternity or
Eternity,
Eternity?
yes,
Eternity.
correct.
Great.
Realms of Eternity. So I think that the name is pretty much same to like Ethereum, but we
Yeah.
change a bit and we create the whole world of Eternity. And I am excited. I and Jack are excited to share more about the game and the project as well.
Awesome.
So
Yeah.
should we get started, guys?
Yeah, definitely. I'll start the recording, introduce you, and then we can go straight into Realms of Eternity. Okay, good afternoon to the Whalecoin Talk community. Today we have an AMA with Realms of Eternity. Here to speak about the project, this is Nihan and Jack. It's a free-to-play MMORPG. We can go into the details of the exciting game they're building here at the project and the token and everything shortly. But guys, if we could start with the core team's background and experience in crypto, that'd be great.
Sure. So my name is Mian. I am based in Hanoi, Vietnam, and I am the marketing lead from White Thunder Studio. White Thunder Studio is the developer studio behind Realms of Eternity, and I have been working in communications and media for around 7 years. And I'm proud to be here today to share more about our team and about the project and the progress. And I think Jack can introduce about you, so everybody knows your roles and what we are working on.
Hi, my name is Jack, and currently I'm a game designer, lead game designer, and the project manager of the game, the Realm of Eternity. And currently I am been in the game industry for around like 12 years, and I've been in the big game studio like in Vietnam, the VTC, and sometime in the game loft also. So yes, I'm very happy to be here with everybody today. Yes.
Sure. I mean to expand the introduction about the team because honestly RE project is a global project. So we aim to bring it as a very serious GameFi product to the market. And this is the main investor of the project is decentralized investment group, which is based in headquartered in Dubai. So DIG, or Decentralized Investment Group, is a global blockchain holding company dedicated to developing innovative blockchain technology RE is our flagship MMORPG product of DIG, and to the subsidiary GameFi named XYZZY. Also, our team has a lot of top tier VCs partners join together to collaborate and accelerate the development of the game. And White Thunder Studio, as I mentioned, is the developing studio behind RE, which is based in Hanoi, Vietnam. And our company has 75 people working full time in house, solely focusing on the project, and we aim to expand it to 800 and later 850 and more, because this is the MMORPG triple A quality we aim to, and with a lot of like potentials, and needs a lot of progress and efforts. So we need a lot of like human resources and working together. And as Jack mentioned, not only Jack but all the senior members of White Thunder Studio have valuable experience and extensive knowledge in the game industry in Vietnam. So that's basically everything about like the team. And also I want to mention that a lot of advisors have been onboarded with the RE projects. We can name Mr. Mark Branch from the former CTO of Electronic Arts, or EA. If you are familiar with the game, you will know the name EA. Jordan Belfort, or like the Wolf of Wall Street, and many more. And lately we got Johnny Hustle from Crypto Banter as our like newest comer to the advisors. So like there are a lot of strong team behind this project.
Awesome, Nihan and Jack. It's a great introduction on the team building the Realms of Infinity. Is it how many devs are on working on the game, and is it in-house or is it outsourced, or you be solely using the gaming company you've got there?
Jack, could you I think Jack's connection is unstable. So we're currently having around let me count, around 20 something developers working on developing the game, and others like blockchain side and web development. So we have around that. The rest are from the art department, to like concept and 3D models, animations, and marketing, and so on. And all of the teams are in-house.
Great. So yeah, for investors, can we go into the Realms of Infinity, an introduction about the game and the gameplay for gamers?
Yes. I think the idea is Realms of E30, as you have seen in the previous two videos, is a sort of like you can see a lot of resemblance to a lot of classic MMORPGs that I can name, like World of Warcraft, or lately like Lost Ark, if we aim to be it. But this is like a blockchain. We aim to bring it as the AAA quality blockchain MMORPG. If you guys are like not familiar with the term, so MMORPG stand for massively multiplayer or role-playing game, and we that's the initial idea that we want to bring, like a blockchain version of like World of Warcraft or MMORPG. And I really love that if Jack could further explain on the game and the gameplay or the game mechanics. Jack, could you turn?
Okay, sorry, my internet connection.
Yes, I guess.
Yeah, and okay, okay. The games we are working on at like first I would like to talk about the content flows. It's in fact we have the conflict between like two foxes, an empire, is very powerful and against rebellion, represent for the justice. And so basically players, they have the freedom to choose a side. Of course, it's just a bit from my idea is like really based on the morality, so they choose the empire or the rebellion. And each different choice can affect the outcome of the world, because we keep everything like open, and the choice of the player can affect the outcome of the world, and many things, especially the economy of the game. Uh, and we plan for the season one, there would be like three ending. The first one is of course the empire would win. It would be easy because they are very powerful. And the second one is the rebellion wins. And the third one is like a powerful truce between two folks. But for each ending, there will always be a price to pay, and we will have a very emotional float for the players. No matter what the choice they made, they will make during the game for the season one. And of course, to be able to do that, we have many different culture and region for the game. And of course, it's not like in the real world like we have here, but some culture we use based on the historical, and we have study, and um, we are looking for reference all over the world, even like in the oriented culture, like for example, even in Vietnam. So yes, we are very focused on building the world with a rich content, and have a lot of law, and the storyline, everything. And the third one is we
Great.
focus on gameplay, just like Mr. Nyan just talked about earlier, that we build the MMORPG, and we are like basically fan of the World of Warcraft and Lineage, because we grow up with the game. Me basically, personally, I play World of Warcraft for like 11 years, and so I want at first I want to build a game have impact to the world like World of Warcraft. Of course, it's a very ambitious goal, but yeah, that's my dream, and the realm of identity is I think for me it's an opportunity to do that. So yes, we on top of this, we add on many different things, like we create a system, the quest system. The player can have, looking for the clue, the hidden quest that they can have it in the journal. They don't have it like an original or traditional quest. They have to looking for clue. They have to interact, to talk with other NPC, or read the book, something like that, and yeah, and discover the world. So that's the one thing that we are currently working on, building the system that work for the hidden quest. And that's just one part of the many different things that we're trying to build. Yeah, but I think that I will get into it a little bit further if you allow me. But yeah, pretty much
I was just
like
wondering how the token will tie in with the MMORPG, and if you're doing like an NFT collection as well, it'll be able to be used in game.
It's I think the difference between like the classic MMORPG that you guys played before and this RE project is like it's all about the blockchain and the NFTs we integrated in the game. So the NFTs, you may see the forms as the characters, that you can have your own characters, you have your own customization, and most importantly would be the things that you are going to craft. I mean, like crafting is an essential trait for any MMORPG, that you collect the materials, you've got the recipe, and then you craft into your equipment, into your consumable, into your wearables and stuff. So we aim to bring the high level ones, crafted items as the NFTs, yeah, that you can either equip to your characters, or you can either sell it on the marketplace. And because it's the NFT, it has the price, it has their uniqueness. So you can have the ability to trade to other players for real money. And that's the thing that we aim to bring to empower the players by giving them the true ownership of the things they created, and also like to give them the advantage of like making money from their gaming experience. Other things as NFTs in the game would be the land. And one special thing that we would introduce inside RE is the thing we call the destiny. Like, yes, you give your character a destiny. So actually destiny would be like a set of certain quest different to the main storyline, and you will go to the ending with a lot of like treasures and rewards, once you purchase your destiny and assign to your characters. So I think that would be something very cool to look forward to. Yes, and adding to Jack mentioned about the gameplay, I think it will be. I mean, like to sum up, so there will be the four core values that we try to embrace in the game, which is exploring or adventuring. So there will be like an open world, a map that you can explore. You can fight the monster on the go. You can crawl through dungeons. You can visit villages and stuff, and go to the temples for hidden quests or secret quests that Jack mentioned. The second one would be battling. We will have a lot of like battle modes from PvE or player versus environment, PvP player versus player, MOBA, MOBA, or like battle arena, like the fight leagues that either we can organize for players, or players themselves can organize their own fights, and massive PvP, which means like a massive war between kingdoms or continents. The third one would be crafting, as I mentioned. Yep, crafting, and that will like greatly contribute to the game economy. And the third one would be community, like above. I think that would be like something above all, because like like MMORPG, massively multiplayer, online player. So you will form your community, build a community upon the game, and you will. I mean, like we hope to that players can form like a long-lasting community beyond the game, beyond the virtual world. So that's like something I would love to sum up about the game, and what we try to bring to the game. Actually, guys, I have one video to showcase the mining and crafting and selling on the marketplace. If you don't mind, I can share the screen and we can like play it. I'm not sure. I mean, like,
yeah, that'd be great.
I'm not sure if it will give me technical problem. I did not test this. How to do it? How to do it? Well,
left side there should be a share screen option.
So you guys, do you think it works?
Anything yet? Can you see anything active?
Sorry, I think I can. I can't do it full screen. What do you think it shows up?
Yeah. No.
Okay, so this is an illustration of how the players can mine the resources, or we call here the dark ore. And moving to craft.
I can't see your screen at the moment. My hand.
No. Should I share the link to you so you can play it later? Sorry.
Yeah. If
sorry.
you want to send it to
I did not. I did not.
I can post it in the main chat
Yeah,
for
if
investors
you
to
have
play the
if you
video.
have that up on YouTube or anywhere, you can share the links with us, either me or Glenn, and we can play it in the VC for you if you want.
Sure. Sorry guys, did not do this before, so really appreciate you can help it.
Okay, but yeah, going back to the game, you're looking to do a pre-sale as well on public construction and land slots. I'm wondering what investors will be able to build on their land plots and construct.
Yes, the initial plot would be like that. It's like a very subtle summary of the plot. We have a lot of like story behind the storyline and the lore that you can see on our website, Realms of Eternity, and I mean like it's around like 19 or 20 chapters. It will take a lot of time to read, but that's the sum up, and that will also lead to the thing that we want to introduce to the game. That we only give the initial theme for the first season. From the next season, it will be decided by how the players play and evolve the storyline, and everything ended in the season one would be the history, would be the theme for the season two, and that will be how we keep the game alive and how the players are actually the one who develop or like who write the story, the future of the game.
You've got the pre-sale for the character customization. Is that the costumes or the weapons and equipment pre-sale as well? They can buy different body armors and crafting skills and things like that.
Yes. So that will come as our next three pre-sale sessions. The first one would be the NFT characters, and once you purchase your NFT characters, you will have the ability to customize your own avatars. So we will have about like 10, right, Jack? 10 or I don't know, 10 or 11 customization list like features. So there will be a lot of things to customize on. The next one is the land sale. And sorry, Jack, you want to add?
Yeah. So basically, for the character customization, we have 4 race, and each race have 3 sub race, which makes like 12 sub race in total. And for the character customization, we for the first season we will launch like 8 sub race, and each sub race we have a lot of customization. Like so far, as my our current our latest criteria parameter, we have something like 20 to 25, something like that, and which is from a lot of different combination. And with each parameter we have or like 3 or 4 smaller parameter to allow to customize to the like make it like a million unique character. So I think that our pretty much something like that ambitious, I must say. Yeah, something like that.
Okay, awesome. I think Act is here and he's going to be able to share his screen, and then we can go.
Oh, okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys.
We can play the mining and crafting video for people to see, and if you want to present it while it's going, you can talk over it. It'll be just playing on a small volume.
Okay. Thank you guys so much. Yeah. Pretty much it will be like ambient sound.
Yeah, there we go. It should be up now.
Yep. So this is how we illustrate the ability to mine the resources, which we call the dark ore. So the resources is like an essential part of how you can craft your items, and it goes with your recipe book. So this is the way we illustrate. Like they will come to the smithing point, and they can start crafting. And this is like the recipe book. Yeah, just hit the craft button. So the dark ore was the last ingredient needed to craft the item. And once we got the full list, the craft button will show up, and you can start like crafting. And then the items which we illustrate here is the Dolphin Sword for level 51 are done. And then it will be placed right into the inventory list of the player. And from that, we can place it on the marketplace for selling. And that's also to give you some sort of like visual of the game that we are currently working on. But like disclaimer, this is only like development process, so not the actual footage in the final version of the game.
Did you say like you'll be able to go on quests and find weapons and armor and things on these quests in the future as well?
Yes, and also like to find the ingredients to craft. And what was I? Where was I? I was about to ask Jack to explain more about the types of like adventurer, bachelor, and crafter, like 3 ways that players can choose to develop their characters, right? So that will be like the 3 main ways.
Yes, we for the class we have 3 main class like adventurer, soldier, and crafter. But also we have the subclass. Depends on the separation of the character. So there will be like all the subclass are unique. For example, if you choose a class like for example like a Sufang, we have the name of the subclass in the game, and the Sufang is one of the main force of the rebellions, and they don't have the adventurer, they have the soldier, and they will have the crafter in the season 2. And so if the player they choose the Sufang, they can play 2 different subclass of the soldier, and other class when come in the future. Depends on the outcome of the season 2, season 3, and so go on. So we and the two subclass of the soldier class for the Sufan, they have a unique ability, and other subclass or of the different subrace they don't have, and that will make the character very unique in terms of playing, and also the apparent and the way they play, very different. Yes.
Okay, great. And how does the token tie in? Would that be used in game, or if you hold so many, you'd have advantages or get discounts for things inside the game for investors?
Yes. One major thing that I should mention to the investors. So for this RE project, we designed the game as a singular token game, which means we have only one main token named the Wreath, RETH. The Wreath is actually like went on public sale and IDO and generated. And for now, we also like open the staking portal. So to sum up, like the Wreath will have the utility for the game as the main currency for selling and trading, buying the items on the marketplace. But other than that, we will have the staking utility for ones who like hold the tokens and want to get the passive income from that. and the staking portal was live. I think like a few weeks ago. And the other things that we would introduce as the utility for the token is governance. So like a DAO would be initiated once the game is launched. So that would be the main utilities of the token.
How will the staking work? Will you get a higher APY if you lock it, or will it be unlocked staking? And is there a vesting period in the pre-sale and private sale you've had with Realms of Eternity?
Yes, there will be the APY about. Let me check on that. So that will be the duration of 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and 12 months for staking with the current APR of 3%, 9%, 19%, 29%, and 40% respectively. And some of the initial, I mean, like the seed buyers will have the ability to stake and get the APR for up to 75%, I think, for over. I don't clearly remember like 24 months, something. So I mean, like, it's to encourage and give incentives to the ones who want to hold the token and like contribute to the long term values of the game, and also like to the token circulation as well.
Great. And how's the tokenomics breakdown work for the token? As there's so much put aside for the game, and you've got so much for the private sale pre-sale.
Yes, the total RETH tokens supply is, let me see, 1.378 billions. So there will be 30.1% for the seed sale, 10.9 for strategic, 12.3 for private. Public sale went for 3.6%. The team will account for 10.9%. The game rewards will account for 20%. Staking rewards will account for 11.6%. And the rest will go to liquidity, treasury, for listing, market maker, marketing, and advisors. And the full tokenomic with the vesting schedule, the total supply breakdown into each section. You can log on the realmsofeternity.com website and find the tokenomics there under the white paper. So yeah, I mean, like, it's clearly stated on the website. So yeah, just go there and get the correct information, the exact information.
Great. And is there a buy and sell tax on the REEF token?
Yes. So for now, we're, I mean, like, because we are from the developing studio, and I want to talk more about the development of the game and the projects. So I would love to share some of the progress up to now for the project. I hope you don't mind. We started the project since December of 2021 with like initial branding, with early development of the game, and up to now is June, so it's like more than 6 months of development. We finished the playable demo. We recently finished an MVP, stand for minimum viable products, for internal testing, just to test the logic of the game, of the way that characters can be can interact inside the game environment, or we call it the terrains. The logic interacting with the non-playable characters, NPCs, and the logic of quest. We introduced one very simple quest inside this MVP build. So up to now, that's the development progress of the game, and upcoming milestone will be in the end of this year. We will have a close alpha version, closed alpha build for the game, which would be like a portion of the map of RE. You know, like the RE world will be very extensive. So we just opened like a small portion of it just to for the privileged ones to try and to have a taste of the game. So that will be set on to the end of this year. And the official launch of the season 1 of RE is set to be around mid of next year, 2023. The closed beta, the open beta will be somewhere between that. So I mean, in early of 2023. So that's the progress and also like the upcoming milestone for the game development that we try to hit, and we try to keep everything on time and try to give everybody the taste of the game, like regularly updated on our social media and also like in our community, like Telegram and Discord. Actually, I have a video footage of the MVP version that I mentioned that I can share with you, but I mean, like, it's a little bit too long, so it's great if we can have some few minutes of it play. I hope you don't mind, and I can
Sure,
give some like narration onto that. Yes.
And have you had a smart contract audit while you're setting that up?
Yes, yes, yes.
Contract?
Yes. So we got the smart contract, and also like for in May, I think like we got the preliminary audit for the ref by Certic and stuff, and you guys can now check the ref supply on I mean like on CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko to see the token.
Just posting, yeah, there's a video there for investors to see in the main chat.
Okay. Okay. So in the meantime, I would love to share more about the community and marketing progress as well, because you know, like marketing and community plays a very central part in a project, blockchain project, and especially like for a very serious game like RE. So we, I mean, like, yes. So for now, we have like a very big and solid community, like 33,000 on Telegrams, and we are currently like rebuilding a nicely structured and more in like fun way, engaging way Discord, and also like the Twitter and Instagram social accounts of RE have amassed like 100K followers. I mean, like that's like a very maybe humble to like other big GameFi projects, but that's like that our progress up to now, and we are so proud of it. And we also like for the I mean, like because it's a game, and we want to bring a game as a game, a GameFi as a game, not just the way that you can like earn money from like click and play from a playing very simple playing mechanics. We want to bring a game, a serious game, with a fun way, immersive way to interact. So we would target both of the players as a very like great game with great experience, and also like to the crypto investors to see this is a very potential, very bullish projects, GameFi projects. So for the marketing, we have attended a lot of events, both crypto events and traditional game events back in the first quarter of this year. Also, we did a lot of like huge marketing, digital advertising during our last few months to attract and expand our market, like to reach out to more people about this game, about these projects, to convert them into our community members. And for the upcoming time, we will try to keep continue doing that, and we will try to connect with other crypto groups, game guilds, and stuff, and like big names, like just like Will Koi talk. So that's what we are heading to. We would try to partner with a lot of KOLs, not only in English but also like in other languages like Russian, like Chinese. We're also like want to expand to more non-English market, because we don't want the language would be the barrier for people to reach out to such a good game like RE and stuff. And so I basically would see that this would be our way of doing the marketing. We would have also like reaching out to even more social media channels, like YouTube, TikTok, and Reddit. So we want to bring the presence of RE into like other media, and appear more on the news outlet. And also we are in talk with like top one tier exchange list. I mean, like for now, we are listed on the DEX, the Uniswap, and on the SEX like Huobi and Bitmart, and we are also in talks with top tier exchange platforms. So yeah, many good news upcoming for the game. Yeah, I think like that's the way that I would cover in the meantime that you are setting up the video play. So I just want to show everybody like the progress and like the how we are building. And also my other disclaimer is that this is the MVP, which means that the features introduced is very minimum. And we do not focus on the quality, the image quality, the graphic quality, but we just focus on the logic.
I'm Mia from Wild Thunder Studios game development team, and today we're going to try out the MVP version of our game, Dreams of Eternity. MVP stands for Minimum Viable Product, which has minimum features provided to some specific people to take a look and play as the trial version to give feedbacks to game developers.
So this is our quality assurance and testers team, which like we constantly testing and fixing the bugs on the go.
Panel. I already have an account here, so I'm just gonna hit start. So this is the character selection UI. You can just click into this create button here, and in the name section
so for this MVP build, we only introduce 2 characters, not even like the final design of the characters, but we put like the initial concept of the characters
to choose are
to start with.
Ashkin is the
1 male and 1 female.
Moonkin is the female character. I'm gonna choose Moonkin, and we're just gonna hit create. I'm gonna click on the characters that we have created and hit start.
So this Moonkin is like an archer in this build.
We're in the actual game. So first, I'm going to show you guys the UI of the game. In the left corner, there is a UI. You can switch to environment.
So you can see like this is a very basic environment terrain that we introduced, like the forest, and the basic UI that will show like the blood, the HP, the experience, and the below bar shows the skills segment.
There is the map. You can zoom in and zoom out.
Yes. To change the angle, view angle.
And in the right corner below, there are some other features like character information,
the energy and the magic jars there. It reminds me a bit of Diablo. Used to do that.
And quests.
Actually, this UI is like a very like minimum one. So we are creating the new version of the UI. So it will look like more RE and doesn't like make much resemblance to other like big games.
As we can see in the pop-up, there are skills such as normal attack, power shot, triple shot, green arrows, and all eyes. Okay, so now let's play test with me. I'm just gonna
So for this, we would showcase how the environment will look like and how the interactivity between characters and other NPCs inside the game would look like, and we'll see like if the play logic work. I have to constantly reminding that this is not the graphic quality that we focus on this build, and we would ensure the graphic quality would be like a huge revamped in the final build that we are still like currently updating about the terrain, the 3D terrain that we're working on. But it will be like a little bit like heavy load, and we need to like a lot of like optimization on that. So for this build, we only introduced the basic one. So it will look something like this.
Yeah, so it gives a great outline for
Mr.
him.
Smith,
What's on the game.
can I help you today?
Cool. Let's open it up to the rest of the team. We've got 15 minutes left. If anyone's got a question for Nehan or Jack here, go ahead.
Yeah, Glenn, I'll let the video play because it's only a few minutes long for people to enjoy it a little bit more. But I know you guys were talking earlier that it's going to be full blockchain, so all the items in game will be NFTs. So I take it everything players will craft, everything players will sell on the marketplace are going to be NFTs. So I'm also wondering what are some ways to earn the token in game. So basically one of them is just to create things and sell them on the marketplace, but will players also be able to kind of do quests and earn some tokens, or maybe PvP to earn tokens? What are like some other ways to earn the token?
Thanks, Heidi. This is a very interesting question. So I think I can give you the answer, and Jack, please correct me if I miss anything. So my point is like the high level equipments would be the NFTs. So like from when you enter the game, you are level 1, and then you advance to like higher level, and by that you will need like equipment to survive. But like not every equipment will be NFTs. Like the common one would be just the one that you craft for your survival when you are like in lower level. But like up to level 50, I think you will be able to craft the NFT items. It will require certain rare materials, like some sort of like special recipe, and some other requirements to actually craft an NFT. That is to say that it is not very easy, really easy to craft an NFT that is valuable and then you can sell on the marketplace. You will have to play. Like it's not easy because you have to play, you have to experience, you have to advance your characters, you have to wander around everywhere to look for ingredients. And even if you can do it, you can hire somebody to do it, or you can team up with somebody who can do it to find the ingredients to actually mint to craft an NFTs, and also like the NFTs would be rewarded as the rewards after you solve like the quest, the secret quest or hidden quest, and that will comes at first come first serve. So like not everybody can. Like it will be rewarded to the first one to get their hands on it. So you will have to solve the quest. You will have to do the quest to earn it, and also, of course, like fighting, engaging into to the fight league. You will have like some sort of like bounties. Not bounties, but like the rewards. The champions will get the rewards as the NFTs. So actually, there will be a lot of way instead of like just crafting to earn or to get to, the NFTs items. Do you want to add anything, Jack, to specify on that?
Yes. Allow me to add some point in it. for the crafting system, yes, we not all the item are NFTs item, but the higher level will require certain ingredient or material, which is also considered as an NFT, item to use with the recipe to create the NFT item. So basically, yes, player they can explore the world. They can find the ingredient by many different way, mining, harvesting, defeat the monster, the boss, and to get the unique material. So unique material is unlimited in the game. For example, if you defeat a dragon, it's not like a um, uh, for example, in the game we have something like 10 dragon. So if you kill a dragon, you get a dragon heart, and there will be like 10 dragon heart in the game, and dragon heart is the ingredient to create some unique weapon and armor, which is the NFT. So basically, the dragon heart is something that you can fight, you defeat the monster and the dragon, of course, and that's be an NFT item. And with different thing is like yeah, Mr. Nyan mentioned that you could do the hidden quest. The hidden quest is like a unique quest. Uh, you can only fight by something like by chance, by interacting with NPC, by discover the history of the region, something like that, and you will get the reward. It's an NFT reward. Um, so there's a lot of things like that in the game, and you have to play. It's not like you create a character and you play and you earn it like very easy. Yeah. Of course, you have to spend time and effort into playing the game, because it's a game that we aim to have the AAA game, not like an NFT game. We have our plan is to have the AAA game with the NFT system, the economy inside the game. So yes, we have different way to gain the NFT by, for example, the PvP, the Kingdom War. We can conquer the fortress, and you have the reward, NFT reward, and you can enter the tournament, the something like the mobile game, and between like 5 versus 5 players, and yeah, there's many different way uh, to gain an NFT in the game. Yes, something like that.
Yeah, it sounds super exciting, and I love the fact that you have these hidden quests too. Because I remember in the back in the old days with World of Warcraft, when you had to read through the quest, and it wouldn't be just an add-on showing you with an arrow, just go here, do this, do that. So that kind of gets people more engaged. And if they have to complete some major raid or dungeon or something to get just one piece of the material, and then have to work together to build a strong NFT and then sell it, and I think it's super exciting. So yeah, thank you for answering in depth. Yeah, it sounds good.
Okay, great. Let's
Yes.
move.
Sorry. I'd like to add just a few words. Like it's like the Warcraft. Just before we play and we don't have any guide, and we have to looking for the specific item or monster, something like that. Is pretty much something like that. We want to build the world of identity, something like a Warcraft in that way. Then also that um, for example, if you stumble upon the book, and in the game, of course, and you read it, and the books say something about like something happened during the full moon in the certain village, and so you have to discover by you come to the village during the full moon, and something will happen. But if you come it not in during the full moon, that nothing happened or something like that. So of course you will stumble upon the clue like this all the time, but not every time that you spend your effort to look into what is this, what happened there, and we plan to give player many clue like this, and so they will have to spend the effort to looking for the clue or the story behind this, and by discovering the story, they will discover the hidden quest or all over the world. We have something like the very big work, 200 plus kilometer in
Two
square in the game.
square
So yeah,
kilometers. Yes, yes.
yes, for the whole rim. Yes.
If we can,
Rams.
yeah,
Yes.
let's see if we can get some questions from the investors now. Yeah, so Syed, you
Sure,
had a
sure,
question for Nehan or
sure.
Jack? Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Glenn. Okay, so Realms of Eternity is a third-person open-world game. So I was thinking that which servers you will be using and how much traffic your servers will be able to handle. I mean, what maximum number of players will be able to join the game simultaneously when its full version is launched.
Oh my God, that would be like four-part question, right? So I will summarize it. The first one will be the game engine, right? The second one will be the maximum players who can play the game. Maybe you mean like in terms of like the official game. The third one, I'm sorry, the third one. Um, Ramat, could you repeat the third and the fourth one? Part of the question. I need to write it down.
Yeah, yeah, it was relating to your servers, that which servers will be you will be using for your game, and how much traffic will they be able to handle, and maximum players. How many maximum players will be able to join the game simultaneously when the final version is out?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that would be like three parts. I think Jack would be someone to could answer on this, right? How many servers, how much we can handle, and how many players could join. But for now, I mean, like everything would be up to our expectation, not the like the in the current situation yet. So Jack, could you give some hints on that? It could be great, like how we organize the servers, how much would we support, um, and how many players are able to play.
So yes, for the server for now we to be honest we are not into that part yet, but we have planned that when we launch the character sale, we will know for the alpha version that how many player will join to test the game in the alpha, uh, and by correcting their location, we will deploy the server accordingly to allow the smooth tests in the alpha possible. But for now, yeah, we don't have the number yet, and so yeah, finger crossed. And the second thing is we aim to have 1 million player, total
Concurrent
at
players.
least. Yeah,
Oh,
no,
okay.
concrete is too
Sorry,
yeah,
sorry.
ambitious.
Yes, yes,
Uh,
yes. The
yeah,
players.
but the CCU, yes, we will try to at least have something like 200,000, and of course we will have to devise to fall into the channel and allow the player to join and have the smooth experience possible. Low latency, no lagging, something like that. But that's probably dig into the very technical part, and we still for the data to be realistic. So yeah, I don't have the precise number, but we plan for that. Yeah.
Yep, yep. So that's
Got it.
the way we are planning.
Yeah, got it. Thank you for explaining that, and really amazing game. Looking forward to playing it. Thank you so much. Over to you, Glenn.
Thank
Okay, thank
you.
you. The question aside, we're running out of time here, but let's take another question. If we run out of time today, we can always get you safely over to the official Discord or Telegram. You can ask the team questions after the AMA. Let's see. Aisha, you had a question for Nehan? Go ahead. putting out there, Aisha. Let's move on to Western Beast. You had a question for Ramsey 32.
Yes, just a question. On your white paper, I saw a statement once complete, these avatars will be minted as NFTs and created 3D characters will be validated for in game adventuring. I really like this concept, but I would like to ask who are those who are responsible for the validation process and how can we be assured of fairness when this validation is carried out?
Um, Sorry, I need to go over your question again to see how can. Sorry, Weston, could you go over your question again?
Okay, I was asking about your validation process. I saw about once complete, the avatars will be minted as NFTs and created 3D characters will be validated for in-game adventuring. So I was asking who will be responsible for the validation process and how can we be assured of fairness during this validation process?
Validation process, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I think I can give you a brief answer on the flow. So by purchasing the NFT characters, you will have the you will open the, I mean, like, it will be like the character box you will open and you will get the race. Of course, you need to, like, from the start you need to connect your wallet to get to your account and to purchase the box, and you will open the race and then you will download the client or like the game. But of course, like for this time, we only allow to the character step to character customize step. So for the game, you open it, you connect to your account, you connect to your wallet, and then it will show up your race, like the base character. And inside the game, you will have a lot of like features you can customize on it. And once you click on like create, after you customize, and then that will come as your characters, and it will also show like the characters will show exactly how you customize it inside of the game. Of course, like some less notable features will not be like really showing up, but like most of the thing like the height or like the body type and stuff, or like color scheme will show up as how you customize in the game. So I mean, like by that, everything will connect to your wallet, and you will truly like get your avatars from that. So I think that will be the flow.
Thank you. I'll ask the rest of the questions in your Telegram group. Over to you, Glenn. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Thank you for the question. Yeah, unfortunately, we've run out of time today, but we've got the official Telegram and all the other socials in our main chat. So if you've got any questions as an investor, watch lots of videos there. The game's going along nicely. It's not just a demo, like we're getting a lot of AMAs. The game's being built out and going from strength to strength by the looks of it. It's been great speaking to Nathan and Jack today. I wish you all the best. I think we've got spin the wheel for two lucky winners, $50 each today as well. If you need to get over to the socials, just check out the main chat and you can ask any more questions you've got there. I'm sure the team will help you over there. Also, I've got to say, at the end of each AMAs are for research and educational purposes. It's not financial advice. Do your own research. Check out the website, the white paper, and the community and socials, and make your investment choices from that. And here's the wheel. Okay.
Yeah, I got the wheel up here. I'll shuffle it a bit and we'll do 2 spins for 2 lucky winners. Let's see. And the first winner is Mr. Silla. Let me grab your ID here. And for the second winner, I'll grab the ID. Also, guys, like Glenn mentioned, we have the official links in our chat. The chat is still locked. So if you've heard something interesting, if you like the game, the intros, make sure to go to the official website, Realms of Eternity, It's right there, and then you'll find your way to the official socials, the Telegram, the Discord. There's an extensive white paper there to read for everyone. So yeah, thank you everybody for coming today. It's really been awesome, and thank you to the team from Realms of Eternity. They're building something really exciting and bringing back some good old-fashioned MMORPG style, action for everybody on the blockchain. So thank you guys very much for being here with us today. It's been great.
Thank you, team, for organizing such a professional AMA. And if you guys still have questions regarding the project, please join our community, Realms of Eternity, so we can keep the conversation going. And thank you so much for today.
Thank you for coming, Nehan and Jack. And yeah, I'll finish the recording and send a copy for you to share with your community, and I'll send that into our main chat for any investors that want to play it back later on. Thank you for coming, and take care.